You think your cat stares at you because they want food. But the truth is far more disturbing and more beautiful. Scientists recently discovered that when your cat locks eyes with you, they're doing something that rewrites everything we thought we knew about the human-cat bond. Something that most owners completely miss. And when you understand why, everything changes. Here's what happens. Every single day, your cat looks at you with those unblinking eyes. You interpret it as hunger, maybe annoyance. Sometimes you even feel judged. You've probably thought, why does my cat just stare at me like that? Most owners have no idea what's really going on behind those eyes. But recent research, groundbreaking research, reveals something that shocked the scientific community. Your cat isn't just staring at you. They're communicating with you in a language that takes us thousands of years to develop as humans. Let me show you what science actually found. When your cat stares at you without blinking, you probably assume they want something. Food. Attention. Maybe they're just being creepy. But here's what's really going on. Research from the University of Sussex in 2020 revealed something remarkable. Scientists studied over 100 cats and their owners. They found that slow blinking, that gentle closing and opening of the eyes, is actually a specific signal cats use to communicate affection. Not just any slow blink. A deliberate, intentional blink directly at you. When your cat does this, they're telling you something in cat language. And that language says, I trust you. I feel safe with you. You are mine. This matters because in the wild, closing your eyes in front of another animal is an act of extreme vulnerability. You're literally taking away your ability to see threats. Your cat is choosing to be vulnerable with you. Now here's where it gets interesting. The same research found that cats respond positively to slow blinks from their humans. When owners slow blinked at their cats, the cats were significantly more likely to approach strangers and show relaxed body language. This means the bond between you and your cat is bidirectional. It's a conversation. But wait, there's something even more remarkable scientists discovered. When your cat stares at you and slowly blinks, they're not just being affectionate. They're actively choosing you. Let me explain what I mean. Cats were domesticated differently than dogs. Dogs evolved alongside humans over tens of thousands of years, becoming cooperative partners. Cats just showed up. They decided to live near humans when we started storing grain, which attracted mice. Dogs learned to read human gestures and emotions. Cats learned to read something else entirely. Researchers at the University of Lincoln found that cats show attachment behaviors very similar to human infants. When cats feel secure with their owner, they explore less when they're in an unfamiliar environment. They show less stress. They return to their human. But here's the shocking part. A study published in Animal Cognition revealed that cats can actually distinguish their owner's voice from other humans. Not just recognize it, they respond differently to it. Your cat knows when you're talking. And when they stare at you while you speak, they're processing something deeper than you realize. They're assessing your emotional state. Cats have learned to read us. They watch our faces. They notice our routines. They know when we're sad, happy, stressed, or calm. And when your cat stares at you with those intense eyes, they're reading you, understanding your mood, your intentions, your availability. This is why your cat sometimes seems to know when you're about to feed them. They didn't learn a schedule. They learned you. They watched your behavior patterns. They memorized your movements. Your cat isn't just a pet. They're studying you like a subject. And what they're learning shapes how they behave toward you every single day. But scientists found something even more profound about why cats stare. Here's what shocks researchers most. Your cat stares at you because to them, you are not just their owner. You are not just a human who feeds them. Research suggests that cats may perceive their human owners as surrogate mothers, or more accurately, as large, non-threatening cats. This is called the social surrogate hypothesis. When your cat stares at you, they may be seeking the same kind of reassurance that a kitten gets from its mother. That steady presence. That safety. But here's where it gets emotional. Studies on cat-human attachment show that cats form what scientists call secure base relationships with their owners. This is the same attachment style that human children form with their caregivers. When you leave the house, your cat feels that absence. When you return, your cat's behavior changes. They may run to greet you, meow more, seek physical contact. And when they stare at you, they're checking in. Researchers from Oregon State University published findings showing that cats actually prefer human interaction over food, toys, and even scents. When given choices, Many cats chose being with their human over everything else. Let that sink in for a moment. Your cat chose you. Not just because you feed them. Not just because you provide shelter. When given the option, your cat chose you. That stare? It's not hunger. It's love. But here's the truth that made scientists genuinely shocked. Not all cats stare at their owners. Some cats rarely make eye contact. Some look away immediately. And research found something remarkable about this. The cats who stare the most, the cats with the longest, most direct eye contact, are the cats with the deepest bonds to their humans. When a cat avoids your eyes, it often means they don't feel safe enough to maintain that vulnerable contact. When a cat stares, they trust you completely. They feel so safe with you that they can afford to look at you without breaking contact. Without threat. Without fear. Your cat's stare is a declaration of trust. Every time your cat looks at you without looking away, they're saying, I know you won't hurt me. I know you're safe. I choose to be with you. Scientists were shocked because they expected to find that cats were indifferent to humans, that they tolerated us for resources. But the data showed something completely different. Cats are attached to us. They form genuine emotional bonds. They choose us. And every time they stare, they're confirming that choice. So the real reason your cat stares at you? It's trust. It's love. It's the deepest form of affection your cat knows how to express. They can't tell you in words. They can't hug you or kiss you in ways you might understand. But they can look at you, without blinking, without looking away, and show you exactly how much you mean to them. Now, the next time your cat locks eyes with you, you'll know what's really happening. It's not about food. It's not about demands. It's your cat saying, I trust you in the only language they have. And when you slow blink back at them, you're saying it right back. If this changed how you see your cat, let me know in the comments. I read every single one. We talk about what your cat's behavior actually means, not what we assume it means. I'll see you in the next video.